America. Yes, right. The following paragraph shall take effect on November in relation to those changes. If we will read all these things now. skilled worker. That
appreciate the chambers and my colleagues to approve this so that children, innocent children who are of Nigerian heritage, do not suffer with their innocent mothers, that they be brought back to Nigeria. Thank you. Immigration and Prison Services to liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who battered children in Libyan prisons.
All right. Any seconder? Any seconder? Yes, seconder, the leader of the Senate. To second the additional prayer as most ably moved by the single Senator Natasha. Repeat the additional prayer so that people understand. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, and distinguished colleagues, the additional prayer, times and not the additional prayer is
Additional prayer, please.
additional prayer, yes.
Udua, representing the people of Kogi Central. I do have an additional prayer that the Nigerian Immigration and Prison Services should liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who battered children in prisons. This is born out of the fact that numerous Nigerian women who were sex trafficked to Libya and happened to escape the unworthy, unhuman situations were arrested and detained in Nigeria in the Libyan prisons, and they are being used to satisfy sexual urges of the prison wardens and prison officials. It is a fact that many of our Nigerian women who found themselves in the Libyan prisons are pregnant, and many have given birth to children who live in the prisons. So I would appreciate the chambers and my colleagues to approve this so that children, innocent children who are of Nigerian heritage, do not suffer with their innocent mothers, that they be brought back to Nigeria. Thank you. Immigration and Prison Services to liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who battered children in Libyan prisons.
All right. Any seconder? Any seconder? Yes, seconder, the leader of the Senate. To second the additional prayer as most ably moved by the single Senator Natasha. Repeat the additional prayer. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, and distinguished colleagues, the additional prayer, times and not the additional prayer is
Additional prayer, please.
additional prayer, yes.
Udua, representing the people of Kogi Central. I do have an additional prayer that the Nigerian Immigration and Prison Services should liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who battered children in prisons. This is born out of the fact that numerous Nigerian women who were sex trafficked to Libya and happened to escape the unworthy, unhuman situations were arrested and detained in Nigeria in the Libyan prisons, and they are being used to satisfy sexual urges of the prison wardens and prison officials. It is a fact that many of our Nigerian women who found themselves in the Libyan prisons are pregnant, and many have given birth to children who live in the prisons. So I would appreciate the chambers and my colleagues to approve this so that children, innocent children who are of Nigerian heritage, do not suffer with their innocent mothers, that they be brought back to Nigeria. Thank you. Immigration and Prison Services to liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who battered children in Libyan prisons.
All right. Any seconder? Any seconder? Yeah, seconder, the leader of the cells. To second the additional prayer as most ably moved by distinguished Senator Natasha. Repeat the additional prayer so that Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, the additional prayer, at all times, and not the additional prayer is additional prayer, yes.
Representing the people of Kogi Central, I do have an additional prayer that the Nigerian Immigration and Prison Services should liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who birthed children in prisons. This is born out of the fact that numerous Nigerian women who were sex trafficked to Libya and happened to escape unworthy, unhuman situations were arrested and detained in Nigeria, in the Libyan prisons, and they are being used to satisfy sexual urges of the prison wardens and prison officials. It is a fact that many of our Nigerian women who found themselves in the Libyan prisons are pregnant, and many have given birth to children who live in the prisons. So I would appreciate the chambers and my colleagues to approve this so that children, innocent children who are of Nigerian heritage, do not suffer with their innocent mothers, that they be brought back to Nigeria. Thank you. Immigration and Prison Services to liaise with the Libyan prisons to repatriate Nigerian female prisoners who birthed children in Libyan prisons.
Good.
Any seconder? Yeah, seconder, the leader of the cells. To second the additional prayer as most ably moved by distinguished Senator Natasha.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's the audaciously talented Jack Wilshere, Jim. Now, here's a guy with exceptional ability.
And heart. I mean, some of the very best have praised him for that great spirit he has.
Yeah, he doesn't shy away from the gritty stuff, the nuts and bolts.
That's right, there's a definite streak of iron running through this guy.
Monaco with the corner, there first. Rodri getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Challenge on the firm side.
No, I thought
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? There it is! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Monaco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah.
Messi. Serginho.
Mm.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Hey!
That's good play. Spread it left.
Ah!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Rudiger. Not getting
Hey!
the ball here. That is good pressing. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot. They've done it. Monaco are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Monaco grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should
No
come
way.
down to finishing.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. 15 minutes till half-time. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself.
Wilshere really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Grimaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Nice bit of trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it has to be. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. There's the shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. He's picked his way through.
Ah!
Saka. Wilshere. No, that's been intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. Courtois. It's Camavinga. Rodri. Wilshere. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played out to the left flank. Rudiger cuts it out. No luck with that dink over the top. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now the breakaway. And he's picked it up out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
I'm supposed to win it here.
Well, the glass is
I'm
either
not,
half
I don't know
full
why.
or half empty. Neither
I'm
side
not
yet
winning that.
truly to
I'm
impose
supposed to win.
themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe.
Yeah.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
Oh!
A wonderful effort.
He tried.
By himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Saka. Now this could be a chance. That has been slung wide. Referee has just said play on. Rodri gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Wilshere looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Hey!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
That's in there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifted it to the flank.
They do agree.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. But that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide.
They do agree. Lewandowski.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Hey,
Serginho.
a triangle.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Spread neatly. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That's going to go a long way. And now they can clear their lines. Ball's gone out of play. Conte. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space.
It could be
It's
long.
the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And that has been cleared. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Up front. Now this kid, no. Not playing it in. Hazard. Hazard might play one.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Azar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Foot in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's the clearance. And the whistle's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Ai! Mi gol miss. Eu vou me press guia. Eu vou Hazard cari e cribou lá.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple
Oh,
miscalculation.
why not that? Yeah.
Just 5 minutes left. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. A pressing defence, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely shaped ball.
Ah.
That's well seen too.
I want to get.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space out wide. Wilshere. Conte. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Like I'm supposed to win.
Rodri taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Mbappe reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the... That could spell trouble, just the goalkeeper to beat. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guti. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Vardiol makes the interception. Probing pass. Nice interception, well timed. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Romario. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And it's Barella. Højlund shoots! Goal, England! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vardiol. Camavinga. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just eases him off the ball. Vardiol. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Timber. Mbappe.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
In once more. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Mbappe. Foden could try cutting inside here. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Højlund picks it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Guti. Guti. It's run loose here. Applies the finish! And that has fair fizzed.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that has not gone well. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. Saliba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Højlund looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Fires it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. And he's got his cross in. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And he's searching through. Hazard. It's Hazard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Timber. Foden. Ball comes in. Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Højlund. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution on the field, number 10, Hazard.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Højlund was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Saliba. Oh, that's a key interception. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Beckenbauer. And it's Guti. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. He's one-on-one! Romario! Defending of the desperate variety. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk can get it clear. That's a throw. Knocks it into space. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Cross in, looks like a good one. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's... Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the cross comes in. Nicely shaped ball. And they win it back again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vardiol. Danielson has got himself a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Timber. And he's there to clear it. And it's played in here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. He is through. It's Lewandowski! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Games hinge on moments like this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And England have a chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Barella. England finding their passes. Guti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way he was going to let him past.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Guti! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he stop it going out?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Hoyland. He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And here's Azar. Now it's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's forced to go back. Linton. Nicely spread. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, it's a chance!
Goal! What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lewandowski! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Elanga, and smartly reclaimed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tonali. It's Trippier. Elanga. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Threads one in. Elanga. Dink through. And this is Lewandowski. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ambitious ball here. Chow tries to clear. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Trippier gets it away. Tonali. Byrne. Linton. Chow. Tonali. Searching pass he's played there. And the counter is on. Now he's got space here. Lewandowski is in a really good position out wide. And it's Rodri. Botman. And it's Trippier. Pinches it off him. Gordon. For Linton. And he's had it nicked away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vardiol with the clearance. Chow. Trippier. Elanga, Camavinga gets a foot in here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Messi. Very nicely done. Oh, super ball. And this is Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Joelinton. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute
Rodri
added time.
gets it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And please welcome
Well,
our
obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! Joelinton. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bruno Guimaraes is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. Gets into some space. He is through here. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Lewandowski. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Newcastle finding their passes. And it's Guimaraes. And he's managed to get free. Plays it in low. Cleared without complication. And they're quick to get it back. Decent progress down the left. Nicely worked. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Driving forward. Now, that looks a decent ball. goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Number 2.
Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 21.
Camavinga getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. That's the throw. Gordon. Burn. Gordon's cross. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Gordon. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Liverpool are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Elanga crosses it in here. Danger averted for now. Gordon. And a chance! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played into space. Botman cuts it out. Burn. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And there goes the final whistle. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
They saw and they were sent packing. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Now today's lineup.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
They're on the way. Camavinga. And Guardiol. Van Dijk works it forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Davis spots it and intercepts. Hurst. And it's Xavi Alonso. Davis. Rodri tries making a foray down the right. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk with the clearance. Matsusiwa. No, that's been intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Azar. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camavinga! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had it taken off him. He can get that clear. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the through ball. Matsusiwa. Now Kajuste. Matsusiwa. Now Kajuste.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. That pass has been well intercepted. Kajuste is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Picked out, can he finish? It's there! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's a sharp pass, and it's made its way to him.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good ball over the top. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guardiol. Looking for options for movement. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Now there's a... He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chance here to counter. Time and again they are repelled. Hurst. Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri cuts it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kipre.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Matsusiwa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played into space out wide. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Liverpool still this single goal behind.
The attendance for this match was
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
28,599.
And they win it back again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just about within shooting range. And it's Camavinga. That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution in progress.
Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Alonso. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Liverpool are down to 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Johnson. He's picked his way through. Here comes the cross. Van Dijk tries to clear. And he can clear it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's run loose here. Messi. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Akpom. And he was quick to react. Five minutes left on the clock. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Hazard. That's a shade optimistic.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's the throw. And time is up. Liverpool come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There will be a throw-in. Fernandez finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement. But he's just not out there to win the ball. He can also make a habit of moving it forward very quickly, and he actually has a creative side to his game that I think is underestimated.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Foden goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ruben Dias. Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Foden! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for a runner. Short changes him with that pass. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Azar. Reinders. Foden. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen. Saw that coming. Savinho. He is through here. O'Reilly gets into some space. And he decides to cross it. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, it's there! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Haaland is currently top scorer in the league. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's O'Reilly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's there to clear it. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. And this is shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. O'Reilly. Saliba does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's had it nicked away. Savinho, who's set up one goal so far. Now, can they get him away?
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Bob. Played into space. Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Reinders. Bob. And they've got a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bob really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Camavinga with a definite foul there. And here's Reinders. Bob looking to run onto it. That's the throw. Matches Nunes could try cutting inside here. Xabi Alonso clears. Rodri. And here's Savinho. He can get that clear. Bob.
That's good play from him.
Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Bob. It's a good run down the right. Foden. Haaland. Chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Reinders has been caught there, it's a foul. Savinho engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So we've reached the hour mark. Vardiol. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, this looks promising, got to make this count. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Nunes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vardiol gets a foot in here. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Haaland is onto this. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off.
Substitution on
Well, the protest
field.
continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Liverpool are down to 10 men.
Number 82.
And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. And he cuts out the supply. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 52. Bob. Number 26. Savinho.
And this is Marmouche.
Number 20. Bernardo
Messi.
Silva. Number 7.
A probing pass. Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Lewis. Great vision. Bernardo Silva has it in. Oh, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, cracking ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Lewis, looking to play him in. Foden gets into a good position. And the finish! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Stood up well to him there. O'Reilly. Vardiol. Now Ruben Diaz. Lewis. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's well spotted. And that has been clubbed away. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Swings in across. This looks promising. Goes down, but nothing given. Camavinga. And that will be the final act. So a flat, disappointing end to the season. This perhaps the ideal situation to showcase what is in it for next season, but it has left their people with more questions. Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Lewandowski! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
That's a good ball out wide. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ivan Cordoba. Jim, he is fabulously menacing.
Yeah, always blessed with pace, Peter, and that enabled him to recover with great tenacity and chase people down. You never ran away from him easily.
The immovable object, I guess.
Indeed, you know, one that will track you to the end of the planet.
And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! And for a moment, time stood still. De Ligt. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. And this is... And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 3, Robert Lewandowski.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ahmad. Great vision.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Fernandez. Tries a shot! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has a look and plays it forward. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Mount. Played out to the left flank. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Konate. Ah, he's given it away. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bruno Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Fernandes. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Takes a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. And this is Lewandowski. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alonso! They want to be quick to recover this. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mount. Šeško. Cordoba. And Konate. And back to the goalkeeper. Cordoba. Konate. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Lewandowski. Closing in on goal. And he shoots! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Liverpool are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are already promptly back underway. Shaw. And Dalot. Mount. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Azar. Turns and goes back. Šeško. And that has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Casemiro. Camavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. Ahmad. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass somewhat off target. Xabi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Camavinga, and that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And here's Messi. And Messi! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through, shoots! He scores! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Back into the middle. And this is Levin. Big chance! Sleuth. And one more try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. And he plays one through. Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Azar. Azar! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the right, and they can counter here. And the number on the board is 3. Hazard. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Drive. Goes for a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool have won here on day one They have done just what they wanted to do, and the message... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. And it's Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Camavinga at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Now it's Foden. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. He's in a great... Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Decent chance! He can get that clear. Robertson. Spread it left. Robertson has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. And Neymar. And he's lost his man here. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
And it's Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Lewandowski! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger. Could be danger here! That's a cute ball. Van Dijk. Akanji. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is very close.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Knocks it into space. Messi's cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hazard. Camavinga. Bellingham. Tries to pass it for Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone loose. Ball's gone out of play. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Time and again they are repelled.
1 minute added time.
That's really well cleared. Come up. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace
And we're
him
underway
is
again.
Number 7.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Swept. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super ball! Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. He has a shot! Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Danger averted for now. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Such good technique.
Osimhen. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through. Nicely worked. He's got away. Osimhen! In he goes again. And it's in. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. He's on it. Can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Osimhen. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Osimhen receives it in a good position here. That's an imaginative pass. Donnarumma getting this one clear. And he's decided to go for it. Robertson. Azar. Valverde. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about this cross? And he's there to get it away. Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Just a quick reminder today.
Liverpool really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other out.